Everybody said, who the hell is that? Oh, he's a billionaire we got around here. Dude's name is Trump. You know, Trump Towers. Oh,
Low
yeah, that's the
key.
dude that owns it. Oh, he hanging with the homeboys.
He said, yeah, Trump cool with them rich niggas, though.
Bro.
He cool with them rich guys, though. He's like, nah. Y'all poor people don't like Trump. Rich people like Trump.
Bro, Trump, the name Trump has always been like
synonymous with money.
Money.
Yeah.
I swear.
Like great granddad, real estate mogul. Great uncle is a famous not electrician, but engineer. Like crazy ass history. I ain't gonna lie.
Father was a real estate broker, I believe.
Yeah, but uncle was one of the best engineers. Bro, it's like
runs in the family.
Man.
So he's dated black women before, like the woman he always showed up.
We were just having
He's dated black women before?
Bro,
I ain't know that.
It was an AI picture I think we used in the last thumbnail of the video with Trump hugged up with some black women, but we was joking like, nah, like Trump low-key dated black women or has dated black women. Like,
bro, can you blame him?
Man, sisters be fun.
Okay.
Black queens.
Up with on the red carpet thing, she was on fine model right before his current wife. I wasn't present, but I had 3 clients.
Trump knew he was running for president. He'd have kept that lady.
Back in the 1980s, business clients who, when I took the bench, I kind of left them in the lurch because I couldn't continue to represent them, but they got other counsel, and their problem was getting finance for their business. Well, 25 years later, I run into them separately. They don't know each other. They might, I don't know, but I didn't put them together. Question, did you ever get that loan or that finance to get your business? Yeah. Well, what happened? Who'd you get it from? I got it from Donald Trump. And, you know, not only did they get the finance,
he was financing black entrepreneurs.
You what? Black entrepreneurs. You financing black activists. But is it the same man that y'all said, oh, he's a racist. He don't have nobody but himself. He's only selfish. All he does is like, dog. Trump has been a charitable person longer than politicians you know. Most likely, Trump has been a longer supporter.
This is before he was campaigning for any type of political role.
Oh God, longer donator, like actually helping out real causes before he was even president, before you even knew his name for real. But it's like everything, all that's like been washed by the Democrats. Like I said, everybody loved Trump until he ran for president.
Dirty politics.
They tell a tale that, well, I don't know if it's a tale, but the story is when they gave him the term check, he asked them if they were happy with what they were doing. Were they satisfied? He said, this is what I'm supposed to get. Yeah. And he tore the contract up, tore the check up, said, my gift to you.
Damn, he was doing shit like
you know, Jesse Jackson ran for U.S. president.
So,
hold on.
About money?
Like, I just let to see black people win, low key.
Yeah, he's like, bro, like, look, you ain't gotta worry about, bro. It's like somebody said, hey, yo, you ask somebody, yo, let me borrow 500. Bro's like, bro, keep it, bro. Don't worry about that.
And you could tell, just tell, like we said, Trump's name has always been the Trump name has always been synonymous with money. He just seems like the type that just loves people getting money. Like, if you prospering, if you getting economic growth around Trump, like, he's for that. Like, Trump wants to see somebody getting some money. Trust me.
He wants all of America getting some money. Because all of America's getting some money, he's getting some money.
That twice Donald Trump provided his headquarters across the country and raised money for him to finance his run. That isn't too bad. So what are they talking about? See, remember that thing about tell a lie long enough and loud enough? The real problem is he's not into the rainbow cult thing. He's not an acolyte, disciple, follower, or such. Like, he's not into the unicorn. So he's an enemy.
Perfect.
He also is staunchly into the...
Because he just said something, and a gem I hope we can all pick up on. Say something long enough and loud enough, it'll begin to sound like the truth.
Yep.
How many times have we seen that happen in the media?
How much times they honestly call Trump a racist, a misogynist? Like, how much times he said, oh, he wants to get rid of abortion. Like, bro, y'all hear it so much, y'all believe it, but y'all never fact check it.
Yeah, exactly. And then when pressed on it, you can't really tell where that's from, where the story originates.
And then you call somebody else a bigot or a misogynist or a racist just for challenging you.
Manhood thing. Well, he said he grabbed some. Well, I mean, he's talking to folk in a locker room. Some punk wants to go snitch on him.
Yep.
That's a punk play. That's like somebody saying, baby,
for sure.
I really love you, and that man you with, he ain't good for you. He runs around on you. That kind of punk play.
Bro, trying to criminalize a man for something he said amongst men in a locker room, it's crazy. It's crazy. We all know some of the most candid conversations are had in the sauna, in the locker room, just guys.
Yep.
Imagine you having one of them conversations and somebody records you knowing you running for political position or public office and then just releases the tape.
If you one of them niggas, oh shit! Oh, that's just wrong. I would never do that. Yeah, because you're a simp. Yeah, because you don't got no play like that. That's why you wouldn't do it. It's not because you're a better man.
I wouldn't even say you are a man. You're sub man at that that point.
Bro, if you're thinking about snitching on a dude over cheating or him getting some pussy, and not only is you hating on him having his bitch, but you're hating on him also getting others.
Yeah, you wild. You wild.
Man, like, get out people's business.
So when somebody's pulling that off, I'm not gonna look down on it. And as a matter of fact, my first mother-in-law had a beauty salon for years. And I used to go down there and run errands for her, and I'd sit there and listen to the ladies, and I'm going, oh, wow, man, this is crude stuff up in here. Damn. The ladies are worse than the guys when it comes to not locker room talk, but beauty salon talk.
As an adolescent.
So I'm going, whoa,
being in the beauty supply or beauty.
Wish I'd known this years ago. Hey.
Beauty shop with your mom as she got her hair done and hearing adult conversation about how they viewed men or what was going on in their household.
Yeah, and what random ass hookup they got. And we're talking about like 30 women in their 30s.
And we talking about you being a young, impressionable 6, 7, 8, 9-year-old.
These women talking about how they getting
this, that, and the other. Oh, God. My husband did this, that, and the other.
Saturday, man. What can I say?
Man.
They was saying it all.
There's only so much you could ignore.
Or, man. Bro, God forbid you had like older cousins, older sisters that were
females. Oh, boy.
Bro, the female sleepovers, the type of shit you would hear on accident, bro, was just like, bro.
Same thing, but worse, really.
Bruh. Fuck you up.
Damn.
But one thing I would ask you, though, how you feel about Trump saying that he want to get a police immunity?
It's what you have to understand what he's saying. Immunity is immunity, but it's qualified. In other words, if you're doing your job, okay. But if you ain't doing your job, it ain't okay.
Yeah, like so we can avoid another George Floyd situation where even if you believe that Derek Chauvin choked them out or
it was standard police practice is what he applied.
Yeah, but no. Like even if you believe he deserved to go to jail, the dudes around him did not to go to jail. Just because they pulled up, help their fellow officer out, they're doing 20+ years in prison.
That's actually a great example.
It's like, that's why we need cop immunity. Maybe not for dudes like bro, because I know we have our own conspiracy there, but let's just concede for this one time that he did it. The dudes behind him shouldn't be doing no time. They should have got full immunity. That's the type of immunity that Trump's talking about. Okay, he did something wrong, but these two, they were just pulling up on the job. There's no reason that they shouldn't have some type of immunity for real.
And for you thick skull motherfuckers out there, of course, Set and Key Media stands against police brutality. This is when correct police standard is applied.
Yeah, I agree. That was a gross carry out of like
misuse of power, really.
Yeah, misuse of power, a gross carry out of police conduct. She did not deserve to get shot in any capacity. But it seems like this might be the play.
Even if the water was hot, I don't give a fuck. For y'all that are saying, oh, it was scalding hot water. Even if it was, my nigga, that's not a reason to get shot.
I don't care if she was throwing hot acid, bro. There was no reason for her to get shot. I'm gonna be real with you. Even if she had acid in her hand, bro, shoot in the foot. They said shoot in the foot.
That's not their practice.
Oh, they need better.
They do.
Because there ain't no reason why cops just go. And this is what kills me about some cops, to be real. Like, they go straight for the kill shot.
That's why cops being dispatched on situations that clearly need a mental health professional.
Yeah.
those are the real situations we need to address with this whole police reform. I wouldn't say defund the police, but I would say train the police. Let's expand the police force to not just include motherfuckers with guns. Let's expand it to include motherfuckers who have sensitivity training in other areas.
I've always had the idea that we should raise police pay, but with the standard that now they have to have a psychology degree.
They got to do more.
Or they got to have at least associates or a bachelor's in psychology, so we know you know how to deal with people.
Right.
At least, or I don't know, some type of psychological training or something that they need to go through that we know that, all right, when things get crazy, people are high in emotions, they know what to do, and they're not in there being all high in emotions with them. But the problem is they're the only one with a gun.
Bro, if you watch that, just on the Massey situation, if you watch the police camera footage, it's actually appalling. The only response that he could retort was like, "Oh man, she was gonna throw that water at us, bro. I couldn't let her do that."
I'm like, nigga, bro, water. Like I said, I don't care if that lady had hot.
He was literally like, as she was dying on the floor because he shot her in the face.
Yeah.
Oh, the water had, you spill some water, it kind of spreads across the floor. He literally made a remark in the video like, and look, it's right at our feet. Like the water was that close to him. Oh. Like it's sick.
Yeah, bro needs his ass beat. But don't worry, they won't take care of his ass in prison.
Yeah.
Like, for example, right here in the Memphis, there's a case where 5 black cops got indicted for beating this guy to death, right? He had Crohn's disease, Tyree Nichols. So if it had been police randomly stopping a random citizen, that's one thing. But the point is the allegations is that the victim was screwing the baby mama of one cop, screwing the wife of another cop, and trying to screw a third cop's wife. So they found him, told him to back off.
Oh.
Here's the problem though. Like they found him, but they should never even went after him, in my opinion. They should just left their wives. Like that's exactly what you should have done. Just leave y'all wives. If this one guy's exposing all y'all wives for being hoes, then why are y'all talking to this man and not talking to the one that's letting this man make you look like an idiot? Like, why are you talking to this man? Why y'all want to beat his ass? Man, bro, you want to go put something upside his head, man? Go get your wife real quick then, G. She's the one that really make you look stupid, not him. She's supposed to tell this goofy ass nigga no. But she told him yes.
Talk about shooting the messenger.
Oh, God. It's like, bro, I think it's just wrong for them to go after. I think it's wrong for any man to go after a dude that your wife fucked. I'm sorry. It's like, you should blame her and just leave. Why cause more chaos trying to bring another person into it? Possibly putting your own life at danger.
Right.
If he wouldn't, so they went looking for him to beat his behind.
Because in most cases he didn't know. There is some weird cases where dudes took pride in fucking a dude's girl, but most cases he didn't know.
That's the story in the streets. So is that cop action? No, that's all personal. That has nothing to do with an immunity situation. The argument doesn't even come in because it didn't have anything to do with police work. You got a problem with your personal life and somebody hacking into your women, you see. Mm-hmm. Now, that's the difference. See, what you saw do, this guy would not have gotten any of that immunity. Now, the immunity comes in like there's an armed robbery in progress. This dude's firing shots, and he shot 2 people working in the liquor store. The cop shows up, shoots him, and the family says, why didn't you just shoot my baby in the leg instead of killing him? Well, that would be immunity because the guy's acting in the line of duty. You see?
Very true. He's
so
proven himself
that's
to be a
like
threat.
why you have the Castle Doctrine. Castle Doctrine has been the law for the longest period of time, but it wasn't codified. It was more common law. So what was happening, it literally a case in one state was like this. A guy did a home invasion armed, and the homeowner was on the 2nd floor in the bedroom, got his gun.
Make sure to like the video.
And what went on is the homeowner was at the top of the stairs. The burglar is halfway up the staircase. They each fired a shot at each other. The burglar falls down and breaks his leg and sues the homeowner.
Yep, I heard of that.
Well, to clear that up, so the homeowner...
Bro, I've heard of a case where somebody robbed a lady. Bro, the roof was bad. Dude fell through, fucked himself up, and sued the old lady. and won.
Wow.
I was like, at that very moment, I knew there was something wrong with the justice system. I was like, yeah, there's no way.
Wouldn't get sued by this guy for having a broken leg that wouldn't have happened if he hadn't burglarized the house. Wouldn't have been shot at if he hadn't had a gun in his hand. They've classified, codified as castle doctrine. You're on your own when you break off in somebody's house. So that gives the homeowner immunity.
Crazy.
That's what they're talking about.
No, facts though.
Now, if you say,
so pretty much what he's saying is that it's immunity under certain situations. If he's acting as an officer within the conduct of an officer, then yeah, he gets immunity.
Yeah.
But if he acting on some personal vendetta, then yeah, we don't give him immunity.
That's almost what it seems like the Massey case is. It would fall outside of this immunity that Judge Joe's speaking on here. So don't worry. Again, we're not endorsing any type of police brutality, and the ones that are enacting that side of their power, they will be held to the utmost extent of the law. It's just the people, or the cops, I should say, that are acting on the citizens' behalf and actually are neutralizing a proven threat. They should have immunity to act on, obviously, to keep the city safe, keep the citizens safe.
Oh, facts.
you broke into my house and I'm tired of this. This is the second time. And they do say, all right, man, call the police. I surrender. No, I'm going to kill you. Bam, bam, bam.
Yo.
See, that's not exactly what time it is, you know.
I'm happy you
He said
clearing
that
that
ain't
up.
what
'Cause
time
when I
it
was
is.
told that, they was making it seem like, you know, Trump, he was giving the police permission to kill black people anytime they want, you know. So
That's what they
how
want
was
you to
making it
think.
seem, so.
And statistically, because there are more white people, actually statistically is all together. When police meet up with a white man and they meet up with a black man, they're more likely to shoot the white man.
More white people are involved in police-involved shootings on average as well.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm happy you clearing that up, man.
No. And see, he'll call the cop a
Don't tell you
coward.
that.
Remember that thing where that guy flagged down
They
what
don't get
turned out to be a
politicized as
female cop because he had a road problem and he was trying to get help and she shot him to death? Trump called her a coward, which is what she was.
Yep.
So, you know, he'll call it like he sees it. And that thing they're talking about the Park 5 up in New York, well, it isn't that the police beat this guy, did a third degree on him. One of them's father brought the boy down and said, my son confessed to this. He needs to tell you what he did.
Oh.
So his daddy brought him down, and
They'll
the
tell you
boy
that.
confessed to the police, not the police beat it out of him. And when all the rest of them confessed,
That's when Trump comes out and say that, publish that
it's
article
not like
in the New
they
York paper.
saying they did it and nobody's saying we had nothing to do with it. It was
I wonder, where did he get that story from? Well, the dude was pretty embarrassed that his dad made him snitch. And he just went out there and told the streets that, oh, man, they had to whoop it out of me, man. You know, that's what they did. Yeah, it was pretty much a street rumor that they did that. So,
pretty horrible crime. I mean, it was a bad crime, the Central Park 5. So, in my perspective, many a
There's
time,
actually a documentary on the effects of psychological interrogation process and what it might do to you, and how many false admissions have happened under the increased pressure of an interrogation. Like these men, they'll have these people in these rooms for upwards of 24 hours, bro.
Get out there! That nigga is get out there!
Bro, and these young men were kids, so they were even more susceptible to that. I would say that psychological play.
damn. Yeah, that makes sense.
I might add this happen. We have a motion to suppress a so-called confession. Okay? It's taped. So I've got a setting where myself is the judge, the prosecutor, and the defense lawyer. We're going to go to my chambers with the court reporter, and we're going to look at the tape recording of the confession. This guy is in my courtroom. He's an OG. Yeah, man, I'm down with posse, man. You know, like I'm holding firm, man. They lying, trying to put a case on me, man. You know, like I ain't done nothing, man. You know, yeah. And I'm, you know, we're on recess and he's talking over the barrier. So no big deal.
Man, I love this
the
joke,
lawyer
man.
gets back from an appearance in federal court. I said, Counselor, you ready? All right. Madam Court Reporter, can you set up in chambers in the next 10 minutes? Okay. Call the court back to order. Court's in session. Remain seated. All right. Counsel for defense has returned to court from. We will take a brief recess, and we will attend to listening to the tape pursuant to a defense motion to suppress the statement. You go back there, and OG, he's in there, and the cops are saying, young man, this is a serious offense. You need to get yourself a lawyer. You have an absolute right to have a lawyer. You have Miranda rights, and they read them to him. You go, I don't want your lawyer. I don't want to talk to my mama.
What did he say?
I want to talk to my mama. I tell you.
Bro, and that be a lot of niggas. A lot of niggas will
I
play
don't
on
want
that.
a lawyer. I want to talk to my mama.
Bro, what? Bro, in that situation, nigga, you need your lawyer, man. Your mama can't help you no more. You done went too far down the river, my nigga.